First chapter is general micro. In this, we have a mnemonic called uh, father, FATHER. F means fermentation, AT means theory of abiogenesis and germ cell theory. Then we have THER. In this, it will be like we have a loose pasture, and then in this, then we will have a mnemonic called CAR. CAR means cholera, anthrax, and rabies. So these are the vaccines. Then second scientist is Robert Koch. So we remember it as Koch, KOCH. KO means cholera. Okay, C means culture, which culture? Solid culture. Then next C means dye, which is aniline dye. Then H means hanging drop motility. So these are the ones. And then we have Koch mnemonics. Some were old and one is the new. In old, it was like constant organism with diseases, then culture isolation, then re-isolation. In new one, it's like there is an infection antigen and humans should be able to produce antibodies in serum, right? So these were the postulates. And then we have Paul Enrich. In Paul means we have prize, which was the Nobel Prize. And in this there is an enriched organism, chemotherapy. We have toxin, antitoxin. And then we have acid fast strain and Jean Nelson strain. Okay, and then we have in this we have Joseph Lister. Okay, that will be like antiseptic theory. Then we have Anton von Leeuwenhoek. L means light microscope. Okay, so like this we have. Now let's come to differential strains. In the strains we have gram strain. Then we have acid fast or called as Jean strain. Then we have Albert strain. Then miscellaneous. So in the gram strain we have cum in an strain. Cum means crystal. In means iodine, which is a mordant, and crystal was the primary strain. Then we have and means alcohol, which is an important step, which is decolorizer, and come in and strain. Strain means saffron. Then we have result is gram positive and gram negative. Positive is purple, negative is pinkish reddish color, which is decolorized, right? And then we have poorly gram staining. Mnemonic we have MRCS. M is mycoplasma, rickettsia, chlamydia, spirochetes. So these are the four things. We have gram stains. Then we have acid fast stain. So that was come in and stain. Here we have class as Ast mnemonic. Class means carbonyl fusion, which is red. Then we have Hess means heating, which is mordant. Ast means acid or alcohol, that is sulfuric acid, which is decolorizer. Then we have methylene blue, which is the background color. Carbonyl fusion, which was the red, and in background we have methylene blue. So this was, and then in this we have, they can ask like how much of the H2SO4 can be there. So in TB and lepra, TB will be 20-25% and lepra will be 5%. Okay, then we have acid fast organism, that is my nose is cold hot. My means mycobacteria, nose means nocardia, is means isospora or sperm, cold means cyclospora cryptosporidium, hot means hoculate tinea saginata egg. So this was the thing. And in this you have to also remember what is the cold strain. So if there is no heating, it is a cold Zeal-Nielsen strain. That will be Quignon strain or Gabet strain, which is called coccidian parasite. And mordant will be increased concentration of phenol. Right, so this was the thing. Then comes Albert staining, that will be for diphtheria, and we use the mnemonic is TIM, TIM. T is toluidine blue. Okay, then we have I. With I we can see it will be like volutine. Okay, bulb erst, bipolar, metachromatic granules, and M is melissite green, which is the organism. So this is the thing. Then we have stains. In stains we have plain. P is Ponders stain. L means Lofra methylene blue, which is the base stain. A is Albert stain, which is Tim, and N is Nisa's stain. Then we have miscellaneous stain. In the miscellaneous one, we have spore stain, spore which is resting, H2SO4. Then we have Schaffer's and Fulton, which is ash by stain. Then we have melissite green and saffron red. And in fifth one, we have negative stain, which is Indian ink and nigrosin, which is for the Cryptococcus meningitis. Then we have silver. In silver, it will be black color, Fontana Leeuwen stain. That will be of spirochetes. Okay, so at the end, we have stains and mordants. So I am just repeating again. We have gram stain. Gram stain mordant was I2, and Zn stain, that was mordant was heat. Quignon stain, the mordant was phenol, and Leeuwen and Ryu stain, that was tannic acid. So these were all the stains. Now comes to microscope. we have microscope. First light microscope, then dark field microscope, then interference microscope, then we have fluorescence microscope, phase contrast, and electronic, right? So these are all the microscopes which we have to study. So in the light microscope, what do we have is light source is the one which is a transmitted light for the microscope, right? What we have is we have eyepiece, we have objective lens, okay, and then we have stage. This is the place where we place the lens. Then we have condenser, which is below the stage, right? So eyepiece, objective lens, stage, condenser below the lens, right? Light microscope means there will be light source. Then we have two lenses. Lenses will be either eye lens or objective lens. Eye lens is only 10x. Objective lens means we have four things. Either it will be scanner, low power, high power, all immersion. Scanner will be 4x, low power 10x, high power 40x, all immersion 100x. Total magnification is eyepiece into objective lens. Okay? Eyepiece will be always 10x. And then when it comes to objective lens, it could be scanner, low power, high power. So if we take all immersion, that will be the 100x. Equal to it will be 1000x. Background magnification will be 1000x. Then we have dark field microscopy. In the dark field, we have light source is the reflective light, right? Then we have interference, that means it reveals the cell organelles. Most important is the fluorescence microscope. In the fluorescence, the source of light is UV light plus diachronic mirror. Okay, source is diachronic mirror. Then we have principal. Principal is what? It converts short wavelength into long wavelength. Okay. Then we have dyes, which is MTB. In MTB means M is coming in between, so auramine and rotamine. Then we have malaria. Malaria will be orange. Fungus will be fluor. So calcifluor white. So this was the things. Then it could be like they can ask what is autofluorescence, which shine on their own. So we have spora brothers, formalin, and NADPH. In spora we have cyclo and isospora. Then comes phase contrast. In phase means they will tell about internal details of the cell. Okay. In internal details, principle is like it shows different refractive varices. Okay. So at the above there will be eye. There it will be phase plate, and at the end, which will be at the lamp side, it will be condenser annulus. So note is like hairy cells and hairy cell leukemia is seen on the phase contrast microscope. Then we have electron microscope. In this there is no light is used and a beam of electron is used. Electron and light microscope. Electron is 2 to 2.5 glutaraldehyde. Light is 10%, right? Then we have two things: scanning and transmission. Scanning electron microscope, transmission electron microscope. And scanning means scattered electrons, 3D, more sample viewed in less time, and surface details are seen. Okay, so it's like rapid division type. Then we have transmission. Transmission means transmitted electrons to the same time, and then we will have internal details. So these were all the things. Now we have this bacteria anatomy. In this, it will be capsule, and also there will be capsulated organisms. So in capsule we have tough or demarcated layer, which is also called as slime layer or capsule. And in this, what we have to remember is which of the following will contain both slime or capsule. That will be Streptococcus salivarius. Then we have capsulated organisms. Pretty nice capsule. Pretty means all P will come. So Streptococcus pneumonia, Klebsiella pneumonia, Bordetella pertussis P, Vibrio parahemolyticus, Clostridium perfringens, Yersinia pestis. So all P1 has come. Then comes nice. So N is Neisseria, Hemophilia influenza I. That will be that. Then comes C is Cryptococcus. Okay. So it was there. Ni nice. Then comes A capsule CA. So A is aureus, which is Staph aureus, anthrax, which is Bacillus anthrax. So all capsules are made up of polysaccharide except the two. Yersinia pestis will be of F1 peptide. Bacillus anthrax will be of the polypeptide. Okay, so these were the things about capsule. After capsule, what do we have is cell wall. In cell wall, what do we have is gram positive or gram negative. Okay, whenever we have gram positive, we have PPPT, all PPP. Means positive peptidoglycan, pentapeptide or cross bridge, and fourth, what do we have is teichoic acid. In gram negative, what do we have is we have lipopolysaccharide, which is region 1, 2, 3, OPA. O is O antigen, P is polysaccharide, A is lipid A antigen. Then we have positive and negative. In positive we have cross bridge, that will be gram positive, and whenever we have pentapeptide negative, that will be gram negative. Okay, so in positive, I told about all P will be present. In negative we have OPA, ONT in polysaccharide lipid A. Then we have NAMNAG. So in NAMNAG will be present in gram positive and negative in the gram negative. And then comes spirochetes. Usually all are present in gram positive, but in negative one thing will be present, endofragila or spirochetes. This will be present in the negative side. Okay. Then exam what is exo and endo. Exo means which is both gram positive and negative. Endo is the one which is gram negative bacteria. Negative means listeria. Okay. Then we have cell membrane. In cell membrane is the one which has mesosomes, chondroids, respiratory unit in bacteria. Okay, in this it will be prominent in gram positive bacteria. Then we have ribosome, nucleus, flagella, all these things will be there. And then what do we have here is we have types of the locomotion. For example, monotrichous means Vibrio and Pseudomonas. So Vibrio O is there and Pseudomonas MON. So it will be one monotrichous. Then we have ampitrichous means from both the sides. Then we have Iophortrichous. That means bunch. Bunch will be there. That will be Helicobacter. Then we have peritrichous. Peri means P is there means Proteus. E means E coli, right? All these things will be there. Then we have types of motility. This is important. So we will have first is tumbling. Tumbling is a drunk man. So that will be Listeria, Tully, right? So the differential motility will be either it will be motile or non-motile. So motile will be of less age. So those who are motile, they are less age 20 to 25, and non-motile we will have 37 degree, right? Then we have darting or shooting. Shooting star. Shooting star will be of Vibrio or Campylobacter. Then we have corkscrew. Corkscrew is Treponema. Then we have twitching. Twitching is Trichomonas vaginalis. Then we have falling leaf, which is Giardia lemlia. Okay. Then we have swarming. What is swarming? Mnemonic is PVCS. P is Proteus, Vibrio parahemolyticus, Clostridium tetani, Serratius, right? Then we have Fimbriae. Fimbriae is pili, which is used in adhesion. Okay, it will be conjugation of sextation. In this, the question can come like type 4 pili, which is used in where? Neisseria and Pseudomonas. Okay. Then also in this we can know the three things. In whenever we have coli means COLI means cilia. So Bellentida coli will be in the cilia. Then vaginalis. In transvaginalis that will be of flagella. Then we have Toxoplasma gondii. In this there will be no antigen. Okay. Then what do we have here is yeah, we can know like what are the oxygen and CO2 one. So in oxygen is aerobic, anaerobic is no oxygen. Obligate in this way must let lagging pets breathe. Must means MTV, let means Legionella, N means nocardia, P means Pseudomonas. Then we have obligate, CBA. CBA Clostridium bacteroides acetomacetes. Okay, then we have rest all will be there facultative, right? Then we have micro aerophilic, that will be 5% of oxygen needed, बहुत little oxygen. Then we have CO2. In CO2 what do we have is capnophilic, Campylobacter. These two things will be there. Then we have mesophilic is 20 to 40, thermophilic or psychrophilic. Psychro is the one which will be less than 20 degree at low temperature. Thermo is the one which is more than 40 degree. Which will be thermo, that will be 55 to 58, and this there will be geo thermophilus. Okay, then we have curve, lag phase, log phase, stationary or dead. In the lag phase what it will be there? Increase in the size. Only size will increase, nothing will be there. Okay, but the maximum size is seen at the end of what? Lag phase. Okay, not a number. Then comes log phase. Log is the one which will increase in number, right? So whenever it will increase in number, that means it will be what? Maximum metabolic activity. That will be maximum sensitivity to antibiotics will be there. Then comes stationary. In stationary what do we have is we have stem. Stem means sporulation. Toxin means endotoxin production. A means antibiotic production. B is bacteriocin production. Okay. Then we have bacterial genetics, transduction, conjugation, transformation. Okay. Then which one? What is the transformation? Transformation is the one which is the free uptake of DNA. DNA is taken by freely. That is transformation. Transformation, free uptake of DNA. Then comes transduction. Induction, it will be what? In transduction, it will be like first of all it will be Staph aureus, okay, and it will occur through bacteriophage, okay, like bacteriophage will be transferred from one to another, okay, that will be of DNA shape, tadpole shape, and in this it will be of two types, generalized and specialized. Generalized is the one which will be like done generally, it will be taken up like a Zomato delivery, it picks up and deliver, okay, अपना deliver अपने पास रखता है like this. Then we have specialized. In the specialized one we have first it will be like integration, then we will have induction, then we will have separation. After separation it will be virus capsid synthesis, then it will be lysis. Bacteriophage transfers both DNA to recipient, then we have recipient DNA. In this it will be like integration and all these things will be there. So for example it will like Zomato वाले को भूख लगी, अपना रेसिपिएंट अपना एंड रेसिपिएंट का खाना दोनों का मिक्स हो गया एंड लास्ट में रेसिपिएंट को दे दिया. So it will be like splash, that means it has mixed all the things, right? Then we have cycle, bacteriophage cycle, lytic and lysogenic. Lytic is the one. Lysis means lysis of bacterial infected bacteria. Lysogenic, genic means which is combined with DNA, right? So this is both things are. Then we have lysogenic means vertical vertical transfer to daughter cells. So all these things are of lysogenic, right? Then comes conjugation. Conjugation means what? Conjugation means it's the one in which it will be both same, donor or recipient. The most common causes conjugation except Staph aureus, because in Staph aureus it will be there where in the transduction. In transduction it will be Staph aureus, and in transformation it will be Staph pneumonia. Then we have plasmids. In plasmids it's like you have to remember only the three things. Whenever F positive into F positive will be there, that will result to F positive plus F positive. If you have F slash into F negative, so that will lead to F slash and F slash. If you have HFR into F negative, so that will lead to only F negative. So this is the one which is only different. Rest all will be same. Then transferable drug resistance, it will be R plasmid, means difficult to treat. Then we have mutational drug resistance, that will be the single drug resistance, single mutation, easier to treat. In this there will be rifampicin resistance in TB, which will be due to RPOB gene, right? Then we have CRISPR-Cas9. This is the important. This is a bacterial defense system against viruses, and in this there is a test which was for COVID, which is also called a Feluda test. CA9 CRISP means CA9 means Caesar, CRISP means C clustered, R regularly, I is interspaced viral memories. Then we have S is short, P palindromic like Malayalam, so like it will be like this, then repeats. These things will be there. Then we have methods, sterilization methods. First what we will have is dry heat and moist heat. This is important one. Dry heat means hot air oven. It will be like 160 degree for 2 hours and 120 minutes or less. And in this what it will be used is glass, petri dish, cotton swabs, dusty, oily, greasy, liquidy, all these things will be there. And then what do we have is bacteriological spores, okay. Then comes moist heat. Moist is the one which is better than dry. And in moist it will be like we have three things. At 100 degree will be the BAT, less will be IPL, above will be autoclave, right? So at 100 degree, let's study for the 100 degree. It will be like BAT. B is boiling. Okay, boiling will be 100 degree for 15 minutes. So it is the one which do not kill the spore. Then comes sterilization. Sterilization is the one which is 120. So 100 degree 20 minutes into 3 days, which kills the spore. Then comes below one. In below it will be what? Pasteurization. IPL we have, right? So I is incipation. P means pasteurization. Pasteurization in milk we have two, holder and flash. Holder is the one which holds, so that will be 6330, 63 into 30 minutes. Then we have flash. Flash will be 72 into 20 seconds. Flash method is better because it kills Coxiella burnetii, right? So IPL, P was done. Now we have is I, right? I is incipation, which is 80-20. So incipation, sterilization was 120. Incipation is 80-20. It is 80 degree into 20 to 30 minutes into 3 days. Then it is used for ILL. LJ media is used for TB. Then LSS, it's for diphtheria. Okay. You have autoclave. Above is the autoclave, 121 degree into 15 into 15 minutes 15 psi, right? It is also for prions, it will be like 134 into 1.5 hours, right? Except LG and LSS, because that will be used for incipation. Then about autoclave, the use, it will be like apron, sutures, all these things, except what catgut suture, which will be heat sensitive, and except LG and LSS, because that is used for incipation. Then we are done with this. Now let's see the ionizing and non-ionizing radiations. In the ionizing, it will be like cold radiations. Example what we have is, first we write X, that will X-ray, then put one C behind, that will be gamma rays, then put one more C, that will be cosmic rays. Okay, so cold radiation, it does not increase with temperature of surface. In this it will be high penetrating power because it's ionizing, and in this what it will be used is catgut sutures, graft. We can use syringes, needle, and catheter. This is come question: syringes, needle, and catheter used in ionization. Then in this we have non-ionization. It will be like UV rays, infrared rays, OT fumigation, biosafety cabinets. All these things will be there. The control will be BP. Okay, just put P and then R, right? Like this. Okay, so now we have chemical method of sterilization. In this it will be, first we have alcohol, formaldehyde, glutathione, phenol, halogens, and plasma sterilization. Then we have gas sterilization. These all the things are there. In alcohol we have isopropyl alcohol, thermometer, we have stethoscope with the alcohol. Formaldehyde we have what? In formaldehyde we have OT fumigation, we have formalin liquid, all human specimens stored. Then we have duckering, killing bacillus anthracis from the animal wound. This is duckering, killing bacillus anthrax from animal wound. Then we have glutaraldehyde. Okay, glutaraldehyde, that is high level disinfectant. Okay, glutaraldehyde is Sidex. Okay, activated by alkalization, which is active for 14 days. Okay, in this we have what? Glutaraldehyde. We have usually all the scopes: bronchoscope, laryngoscope, endoscope, except what? Except two scopes, which are arthro and urethro. Arthro and urethroscopes are not there because it will be sterilized by plasma. So let's talk about plasma. In plasma we have 4 states of matter. H2O2, this question has come. Okay, and then we have sterile question, VQ. Okay, so whatever will be present, H2O2 will be present, and what will be used? UV photons will be used in under vacuum, under low temperature. Advantages, there will be no toxicity, and it will be shorter time duration. And the use what we have is arthroscope, ureteroscope, which I told. Control will be Bacillus stereothermophilus. That will be for two things. It was for autoclave and also for plasma sterilization, for the two things. Okay, then let's see what phenol. Phenol is like what? In this you will have phenol antiseptics. You can have cresol, lysol. Then you have modified phenol. In this, for example, you have Savlon, right? So it will be conducted with the two things: chlorhexidine cetrimide, right? Chlorhexidine cetrimide. So these are two things. Then comes out halogen. In halogen, it will be like chlorine. Chlorine is 1% hypochlorite for blood spill. And if the spill is less than 10 ml, then it will be 100. And if it is more than 10 ml, then it will be 10. Then you have gas sterilization. In this, there will be ETO. Okay, high inflammation, high irritant, high explosive, all these things will be. In this, there will be GOBI, so Bacillus globigi. Important is never use 100% ETO in gas sterilization. 3 to 10% ETO is enough, mixed with inert gas because of inflammation. Okay, so these were all the things. Now just I will summarize this in 1 minute, all the procedures whatever we have studied till now. Okay, so first one was what? Hot air oven. Hot air oven. In this, two things were subtilis, atrophius, and titanius. So subtilis and atrophius. Now let's come to gas sterilization. In the gas sterilization, the question has come out globigi, right? So in this, it will be ETO first of all, ETO ethylene oxide. Then globigi question can come in gas one, and also two things: atrophius and subtilis. Okay. Now comes autoclave. In autoclave and plasma sterilization. Autoclave and plasma sterilization. One thing which uses stereothermophilus. Okay. Then comes filtration. Filtration is the one which will be DS. Filtration means diminutine serratia. It will be then filtration. Then comes radiation. Radiation means P2R. Make P2R is plumibus to Yeah, P is plumulus and R is radiation, like this. Okay, so this were all the things regarding chapter number 1. And if someone asks category A, then write is Bacillus anthrax, and a difference between lactulose and non-lactulose will be MEC, conke, agar.